False Claims Act, sometimes known as the Lincoln Law, is a federal law in the United States that holds those responsible for defrauding government programs, usually federal contractors, accountable. It is the main litigation weapon used by the federal government to fight fraud against the government. The law has a qui tam clause that enables individuals who are not connected to the government, referred to as relators under the law, to bring legal claims on the government's behalf. Informally, this is described as whistleblowing, particularly when the realtor works for the defendant company. People who bring legal actions under the Act are eligible to receive a percentage, 15 to 30%, depending on specific conditions, of any damages that are successfully recovered. Welcome to today's edition of Fraud Files. We will be talking about Informed Diagnostics, which has agreed to pay $16 million to resolve allegations of medically unnecessary tests under the False Claims Act. To get all the details in this story, make sure you watch till the end. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to become part of this channel and click the bell icon to get notified of our subsequent videos. Let's get started. In order to settle claims that it filed false claims for payment to Medicare and other federal health care programs, Informed Diagnostics Incorporated, formerly known as Miraca Life Sciences Incorporated, Inform, has agreed to pay $16 million. Anatomic pathology services are offered by Informed Diagnostics, a clinical laboratory with its main office in Irving, Texas, to medical practitioners all around the country. Informed Diagnostics was acquired by Fulgent Genetics on April 27, 2022, and is currently a completely owned subsidiary of Fulgent Genetics. In the settlement, Informed Diagnostics acknowledged that between 2013 and 2018, it routinely and automatically performed extra tests on biopsy material without consulting a pathologist and without determining whether such tests were medically necessary on an individual basis. The United States government claims that Informed Diagnostics performed numerous tests that were medically unnecessary due to its policy of performing routine extra procedures. Informed Diagnostics requested payment for these medically pointless tests, causing government healthcare programs to pay for fictitious claims. Laboratories that bill for medically unnecessary tests drain funds from Medicare and other federally funded healthcare programs, said United States Attorney Rachel S. Rollins. Prioritizing profit over complying with the law wastes hard-earned taxpayer dollars. Companies that engage in this fraudulent conduct will be held accountable. Clinical laboratories are expected to closely follow Medicare rules and bill properly. Nothing more, nothing less, said Special Agent in Charge Philip M. Coyne of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Office of Inspector General. When that obligation is violated, government healthcare programs and American taxpayers pay the price. We are committed to pursuing these types of allegations along with our law enforcement partners as we work to protect the integrity of our federal healthcare system. Companies that provide services to VA will be held to the highest standards of integrity, professionalism, and accountability, said Christopher Algieri, Special Agent in charge of the Veteran Affairs Office of Inspector General's Northeast Field Office. Submitting claims for medically unnecessary services will not be tolerated, and the VA OIG will continue to work with the U.S. Attorney's Office and our law enforcement partners to hold wrongdoers accountable. Submitting claims for medically unnecessary tests threatens the integrity of the federal healthcare programs and wastes taxpayer dollars, said Amy K. Parker, Special Agent in charge of the Office of Personnel Management's Office of Inspector General. Today's settlement is a reminder to all providers that the OPM OIG will not tolerate fraud against the Federal Employees Health Benefits Program. Billing federal healthcare programs for medically unnecessary tests contributes to the soaring costs of healthcare for all of us, said Joseph R. Bonavolunta, Special Agent in charge of the FBI Boston Division. Today's settlement with Informed Diagnostics demonstrates the FBI's commitment to ensuring that healthcare providers base their treatment decisions on patients' needs rather than their own financial interests. The False Claims Act charges at issue were first raised in a lawsuit launched by a whistleblower in accordance with the Act's qui tam provisions. A private party may bring a claim on the government's behalf and share in any proceeds under those rules. The whistleblower will get 17% of the compensation as part of the current deal. In this case, the whistleblower stands to potentially receive up to $2.7 million. The announcement was made by U.S. Attorney Rollins, HHS OIG SAC Coyne, FBI SAC Bonavolunta, and OPM OIG SAC Parker. Additionally, help was given by the Office of the Inspector General at the Department of Veteran Affairs. The case was handled by Assistant U.S. Attorneys Lindsey Ross and Alexander Brazier of Rollins Affirmative Civil Enforcement Unit. And here we come to the end of today's episode of Fraud Files regarding Informed Diagnostics, which has agreed to pay $16 million to resolve allegations of medically unnecessary tests under the False Claims Act. Please subscribe to our channel and push on that like button. Stay tuned to our channel for amazing videos like this one by clicking the bell icon. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below about this event. We will see you in another Fraud Files soon.